ebiseera bino ebiyise bannaye okula kuno oh life okula kuno baddawo ne ŋŋamba who knew that I could sit down like this and I actually think of things nga bino bingenda okwogerako essaawa zino nti edda we twali nga tukyali baana bato nga oyina emikwano mingi nga kyekintu kyowulira nga ye achievement kyosingira ddala okwagala obeera nayo. Yes, bwali buto I should say cause I remember even in school everyone nga babeerangawo nga bagala bagambe nti be basinga okuba ab'emikwano oba yasinga okuba n'emikwano emingi pomero. It was a flex, you know, and no one believed in being alone. Nga gulowooza ekikwisaawo is to have a group of friends or a big number of friends. Nga gwoba tolina mikwano ogamba abantu tebanjagala nga to the extent people marked it as rejection. Owenze n'ogamba bannayinza abantu tebanjagala. You be crying to your parents all the time. You know, I'm being bullied because people don't love me, I don't have friends. Ate n'ekirala, the most important thing is that tetwamanya kusunsula. Like, I don't know, I felt like netaaga okuyisa olulimi luno nti tetwamanyanga kusunsula mikwano kye twalina obeeranga nakyo because twali mu phase eyokuba nti we were just excited, you know, nothing. Even our parents didn't even bother sitting us down nga kugamba nti emikwano mibi tebaatugamanga waba tebasoma bitabo waba tebayita. Those are not good friends. Agolaba, that's a small problem. I need my friends. You could hear the fights. And the same people you call your friends don't fight for you, but my friends never fought for me. Then they come with pretense stories. Bagamba we are sorry. No, because you know it's a flex. You know, as you grow old, actually, okula, it's not the point. Okula is not the point because osobola okula naye nga ne concept y'okumanya abantu nga tonnabagitegeera nga you feel like it's still a flex for you to be around a lot of friends. So this goes to, you know, someone nga ye talinze kula nga afunyemu some experiences with people n'amanya naye. By the way, having experiences and having knowledge about something is literally something very different. Inti osobola oyita mu kintu n'ogaana oyiga lwaki okizeemu kubanga gulowooza bannaye buli omu ayita mu bad days okitegeera. Then ne wabaawo okuyita mu kintu n'ogamba naye if I was the one doing this I wouldn't want like kyandimpisizza bubi sandyagadde kubeera mu bigere by'omuntu ng'ayisa bubi omuntu. So if let's say you're in a group of people who bully gwe okitwalanga flex ogamba kyenjagala kiba kitegeeza for you haven't outgrown something okitegeera. So I don't know, but when you understand that you're this person who doesn't want that kind of otandika osunsula nti saagala abantu boogera nnyo ebitakwatagana, people who do these kinds of things, that's not kiba kitegeeza for you otandise okumanya. So in that process of finding out, saake egenda ekendeera, I'm getting to realize the true meaning of small circle. Abantu banga I have a small circle. Naye nga ine emikwano 10. Nga leero ali out with different kind of groups of friends. Then you be like, I have a small circle. Let me tell you something. A small circle osobola okuba nga you're the only friend you have. You know, ngojeko people who don't get time to delete like contacts and all that. Nogama now this contact, you might even find when this person touch my number and all that because you take years to communicate. Actually, you've not even talked in the longest time. Ngekintu kyogenda okuscrollinga mu simu yo is just contacts of people. You be like, what happened? Like, and you don't even have the urge of like, let me text this person. Because you feel like, what are you going to talk about? Not in a bad way, but because you've outgrown. And Edda, do you know that thing whereby they be like, Kalikati, now I'm an adult, I have the freedom to do everything. But how come I don't even go out? It's because ye grounding agoyinza okulowooza wali eri. Actually, wali abazadde kye baakola, they could see how excited you are. But they knew these things were going to be very difficult for us to understand. So they could just prevent and say a few that they knew we could avoid ourselves